Hello there, all you wonderful people of the internet. It is Tuesday, and Rev and I, you pulled that out again just in time for the camera, huh? Yeah, you got Hoot too. So I just put Aerilee down for like she's a newborn. They nap all the time, but like put her down for like an official nap, awake but sleepy in her co-sleeper. And so hopefully she goes to sleep. She's quiet. So last time I checked on her to go blockade because I don't want to close the door, otherwise I won't hear her crying. Rev, are you okay?
Yeah.
You sure? Uh-oh. What are we doing? Are you putting Hoot in there? So I'm just getting the vlog finished up here while Rev plays in the cabinet per usual. Aerilee hopefully takes a nap. And yeah, that's it. I'm just kind of trying to chill today. I've had like more postpartum pains than usual, so just been relaxing. Rev's made a complete mess, as toddlers do. She's taken out everything. You can't see like all the toys right in front of Ray over there. And Levi is going to take a little plots on his bed. Is that comfy, bud? That reminds me, I need to open up this door because it's apparently like in the 60s, so it's really nice. Oh yeah, it is like really nice, but it's warm in here. You have fun? Do you have a bowl? Can you put Hoot in the bowl?
Yeah.
Put Hoot in there. Does Hoot have a nest?
Yeah.
That's Hoot's nest, huh? Yeah, you put Hoot inside the bowl and Hoot has a nest.
Yeah.
Yeah. You are so cute.
So as you saw, we did not film hardly anything. So we are going to do a Q&A. So we asked for you guys to give us some questions on social media sites, and we're gonna answer those.
So we got a lot of questions revolving around how do you like being a family of 4, pros and cons, favorite thing about being a mom to two kids, all of those kind of things. I've only been doing it for like a week. So I don't have like a ton of insights yet. I'm enjoying it. It's definitely a lot different, and there's definitely a lot less downtime, and like if Rev's upset and Aerilee's upset at the same time, there's not much I can do for one or the other. It's like choosing who's more upset, like depending on what it is, and a lot of times Rev's just having a toddler tantrum, and so Aerilee takes precedence, and then I worry about hurting Rev's feelings, and yeah, that's my day. Thankfully it doesn't happen very often, maybe like once, maybe 2 times a day, just for like a short period.
I like it. I like it a lot. I mean, it's at this point it's still all the same feelings that we had going into having a second child.
It'll change a lot as Aerilee gets older and all that, so.
Because I mean, like I said in the vlog the other day, she sits there. She sleeps a lot. Yeah. And she doesn't do much. So I mean, it's just
not
like,
much has changed for him. For me, I'm just like a 24/7 feeding
milk machine.
Milk machine, yeah, pretty much. Between breastfeeding Rev still and breastfeeding her.
I wonder if we can charge him for that.
No, you can't.
That's a bummer.
We also got a lot of questions about names and like what our boy name was, if Aerilee was a girl, or if we had other names picked out for Aerilee. No, we didn't have any other names picked out for Aerilee.
Well, we have our boy name that we will use in the future.
Yeah, because a lot of adoptions, for the majority of them actually, you end up having to change their name. Just for safety reasons and stuff, or if they're young you can change them, but even if they're older a lot of times you have to for safety reasons too. Yeah. So
I didn't know it.
That's why we're not going to reveal our boy name, because we may be able to use it. So
but as for a girl name, I don't think we had any of.
Aerilee was my second girl name to Revelynne, so as soon as we found out we have another girl, I was like, you still like Aerilee? And he's like, yep. Okay.
That's it.
That's pretty much it. And a lot of people ask how I make up names. Now Aerilee, after like her reveal, we found out there actually are like some Aerilees in the world, but I still made it up. I didn't know it was a name. And usually like my way of making up names is I see a name that I kind of like, but it's more common, and then I just kind of add to that and make it my own rendition.
It's that. And fun fact, every single time we sit down like this to film a video, Levi tries to walk right past the camera and come cuddle with us.
Always.
Every single time. and then a lot of times ends up knocking the camera. Annie's hide asked, are you guys still planning on building your home? We are in the future, like not in the next couple of years.
Yeah,
but
like our first house, we're not gonna build.
No,
we're just gonna get something simple. But like our forever home, yes, we still plan to build that. And then also Tori asked, or Tortorine asked, what are your plans for moving? Are you going to wait until the girl's older? We are moving, like we said, after
in a couple months. Actually, next month.
Next month,
oh
yeah.
My
we'll be moving the
goodness.
end of next month. Ryan really hates moving.
God, there's no way I'm painting this wall.
Well, see, when we painted the wall at the old apartment, I realized after that I forgot to get a primer. So we painted all the walls without a primer, and that's why I took so many coats. And I just wasn't thinking.
And
I should have
like
remembered
crap.
and known that. But yeah, so that's why it was such a pain in the butt last time, because I forgot to get a primer, and like you had to get a specific color, and so it wasn't a 2-in-1 primer or anything like that. So yeah, but yes, we're moving the end of next month. Our plan is to get either a house or a townhouse, dependent on sizing of townhouse.
Rental.
Yeah, we're gonna rent, so.
And then possibly next year we might buy
Yeah.
in this area.
Yes.
But yeah, there's no way I'm painting this wall. And when we do move somewhere else next month, we're not painting any walls.
You don't want a projector?
We are not painting any walls until we move into a house that we buy.
Alright, so next question comes from Ashley Staffa, and she said, how do you guys keep your relationship this strong since you were 17?
That's weird. That is the very question I just looked at. I don't know.
Lots of kisses.
No, well, I think that the foundation to our relationship was all the marriage books that we read right before we got married and right in the beginning of our marriage. And I think that's just set like the biggest foundation for us, just to communicate, because really communication is what it all boils down to. And those books taught us a lot about that, and like the different needs of men and women in a relationship and stuff like that. And a lot of people also have asked about my PTSD and stuff. I have like my blog story below, so if you want to read that. Ryan and I also went through a lot in the beginning of our relationship, and that started off us very emotionally close, and that has made a big difference in our relationship as well, and that blog post will explain that in that. But yeah, I think really the biggest thing was reading marriage books before we got married and right in the beginning, to really set a good foundation, and mentoring with couples that have successful marriages. Well, have, not had, that'd be bad. Have successful marriages. So yeah.
Also, I feel like our relationships with our families play a big part in that as well.
Yeah, I know.
Because I hear a lot of times where people don't get along with their in-laws.
And that causes issues between
that immediately is going to be a red flag, where you're going to have issues if you can't get along with your in-laws. But we love our families.
Yeah.
And we spend so much, you guys see it, we spend so much time with our families, and I think that's really helped kind of build our relationship. So a lot of good encouragement from those around us. Todd and friends asked, are you going to homeschool? Abso-flippin'-lutely.
Yes, we are. Yes.
Yeah.
Let's do a fun one. So Michaela Tipton asks, if you could have 2 superpowers, what would you choose and why?
I'd be Wolverine. Knives.
Who?
Okay, well, I know, but he's got the 2.
Okay.
Knives coming out of his hands, and regeneration, I guess you would say, since he heals himself all extremely quickly. And that's been my answer since I was in middle school. Awesome.
Sorry, if I look like I'm in pain, guys, because I am. I'm having like a lot of like uterine pain contractions today.
You're having another baby?
No, you still get after birth contractions. It doesn't end when you have the baby, especially if you're breastfeeding. But
so for those of you that are currently pregnant with your first,
I didn't know that. Like I had no idea
now
until
you
I was
know.
breastfeeding. I was like,
why do I feel like I'm still having a baby? Yeah, it doesn't stop after you have a baby for like a week or two, so. But anyways.
And now you know.
Yes.
You would want to fly.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'd probably want to fly.
And you would want to be able to read people's minds.
Yeah, those are the two I was thinking of.
And I can read her mind.
But the reading the mind, I need to be able to switch off and on as I so choose.
Come on, you don't want to read everybody's mind.
No.
All the time.
No. No. This question is from Kathy Lapine, and she said, I'd like to know if Ryan ever loses his temper. He seems so calm. No, he doesn't.
Yeah, I do.
No,
On
you don't.
occasion. On occasion.
Like when?
There's times I get frustrated.
But
You
like
know that.
your version of losing your temper is not what she's talking about.
Oh no? What's she
No.
talking about?
Like yelling or something like that.
Well, let me tell you. I didn't always used to be this way.
No, he didn't.
I mean, I would look like this most of the time, but if I got angry, I got angry. And I could tell you stories upon stories of times that I probably should have been arrested, but wasn't, thankfully.
Ryan used to be a completely different person.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? Maybe that'll be the next video I do on my channel. There's some fun stories to tell about those days.
But no, really, Ryan doesn't really ever lose his temper. He gets like frustrated and he'll like, yeah, that's about it. Me, on the other hand, yes, I do. But she didn't ask that. Probably because she knows.
I love you.
I love you too. Okay, lots of people, including Jess Adams 24, asked, are you going to do elimination communication with Aerilee? And when will you start doing that? Yes, we do plan to do that with her. I've started it a little bit just with like diaper time, like I haven't put her on the potty or anything like that. Just assimilating her peeing to the sound, and oh, she's whining right now. And just kind of like making her aware of her bodily functions. That's really all we're doing right now. But yes, we will be. So we got a lot of questions about kids, if we were gonna have another kid, adoption process, which we've talked about in other Q&As. And so I'm just gonna like handle all that. I knew we wanted to have our kids young because we want to adopt. And for adoption stuff, still we plan to start that around 5, when our kids are 5, like when Aerilee.
So like 5 years.
Yeah, in about 5 years. In about 5 years. As for any more kids, you guys know that we plan to have 2 biological kids, 2 adoptions, but we both never wanted to like completely take biological kids off the table again, like if we changed our mind in the future. So like we're not doing anything permanent as for preventing pregnancies, but because of my connective tissue disorder, the only way that we would even consider another pregnancy is if I get into like really good shape before I have another baby. Because with Ehlers-Danlos, with my particular type of hypermobility, there really isn't a lot they can do, and the most help for yourself that you can do is getting like in the best shape of your life. And so for me to even consider it again, just because of how difficult this pregnancy was, I would have to get in like really good shape. So if that happens, which is my focus after this pregnancy, we'll see about that. Then who knows? At this point, I'm still good with our 2 biological kids.
Long story short, not anytime soon.
Yeah.
So for the last question, a lot of you asked, how long do we plan to be vlogging for? We don't know, honestly. I mean, I can't imagine we're gonna stop anytime soon. Who knows, we might be 60 and still vlogging. When we're empty nesters, you never know.
Thing.
Yeah, by then it's probably gonna be like 360 live streaming, always.
That's too
and
much.
we probably won't do that.
No.
I mean, it really just depends on where things go, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, we enjoy it. We don't have any intention of stopping right now. I mean, I would say that it's a good possibility that even in 5 years when we start the adoption process that we would still be vlogging.
Yeah.
I would say yeah, probably. So no, we're not stopping anytime soon. But you never know. I mean, YouTube could just decide it wants to die tomorrow.
but then we'll just find somewhere else to post. That's why you gotta follow us on the other social media sites, because if YouTube just up and disappears one day,
you'll never know.
You'll never know.
Or the internet could just be destroyed and we could be living in the Stone Age again.
You never know.
So, in which case, there's no way you'll even know.
If the internet and YouTube stay as they are, we'll be here a while.
As long as the apocalypse doesn't happen.
That's gonna be it, guys.
Yep, that's it. We had fun. I think this was a fun one. Yesterday's question of the day was, if you could make any flavor ice cream, what would it be? I want to eat an ice cream that tastes just like pool water.
Ew.
Okay. I'm kidding. I have no idea. What is something really...
Sour Skittle ice cream.
Ooh.
That would be good.
That would be good.
Yeah, we should make that.
Or maybe like a steak ice cream.
Ew, that sounds like I'd want to throw up. That's gross.
That could be good.
No.
You never know.
No, that's a texture thing. Like the taste of steak in ice cream form. Oh, no.
Nice and cold too.
Gross.
So today's question of the day comes from the internet.
Yes.
And it is, do you prefer to write with pens or pencils?
Ooh.
And we can even go as far as standard pencils or mechanical pencils. I don't know, there's so many options. What is your favorite writing utensil? That's gonna be it for today's video. Make sure you let us know in the comments down below your answer to the question of the day. Hit that thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Hit that subscribe button if you're new.
And as always, we will see your wonderful faces tomorrow.
Bye. Demanded, well not demanded, but really wanted to come out on the balcony. So I set something up for her. Rev! Hey Rev! Do you like this? You're out on the balcony. In your ball pit, huh? Are you trying to say hi to Daisy? Say hi, Daisy. Oh my goodness, the screen is dirty.